Hey there, hi there. It's me, Priscilla B. Um, and welcome to your Witches Road tarot card game based on the TV show Agatha All Along on Disney Plus. It's a really great show. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shuffle out my cards and pick your sign. Pick your song. Your song should be the Witches Road anthem, okay? um, yeah, it's a really good song. You can listen to it on YouTube. They have a ballad. It's really awesome and just like uplifting for all you fellow witches out there, witchy folk. Um, so let's see what sign is coming through today. So I'm going to go with this one. Ooh, Cancer. Ooh, okay, Cancers. Cancer, represented by the crab, has a tender heart and gives all they have to those they love. But the road to unconditional love can take time for Cancer. They often hide their emotions away beneath their shells until they are sure they have found the right person to open up to. Once people have proven themselves trustworthy, Cancer's protective shell begins to fall away. When they are in a committed relationship, Cancer is loving, nurturing, and steadfast, except when they are mad. Then it's time to watch out for the pinchers. Yeah, this could not be more true. I know that for sure because my daughter is a Cancer and she does pinch when she's mad, and she's only 1 year old. So that could not be more true. um, and I have some nice affirmations for you. So we have moon shining, stay in integrity. Behind that is break through the clouds and find the truth. Okay. And there's also the peacock spirit guide bird message. Inherent wisdom is emerging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for a rebirth. Okay. I love that as well. And then we have here, the world is blessed to have you. I love this one because sometimes we forget that, like, our value and our worth, and, you know, we get caught up in like other people's like agendas, and then we forget our own agenda. But it's like a good reminder to remind ourselves, a good reminder to remind yourself um, that you have an agenda too. And I'm not saying like don't try to create with others or work with others, but if someone is not aligning with you, like it's probably the best time to um, adjust your path, adjust the winding road, the witch's road that you're on. So that being said, the witching hour oracle, um, we're going to take a look at that. And that's going to be your conscious. Also found some really nice little stones that I'm going to use for my reading. I'm actually going to like pre-pick some cards here, so I don't have to go move everything around. But yeah, so like consciously, basically, you have this witching hour oracle card deck that I'm going to pick a card from. Okay, we're going to get a look at your conscious right now and see what is going on with that. Okay, we have, ooh, the ice moon growth. I like it. Growing, time to grow. Yeah, definitely time to grow consciously. I feel like you were doing some deep inner work, trying to sort of find yourself through like social interactions and like how you came across or how you were perceived. Let's see, let's find out. Oh, yeah, Knight of Swords, courage. Yeah, you took a very bold leap forward with this Knight of Swords. You really showed up as like the courageous, like warrior, fighter, goddess energy, because you really opened yourself up to like new possibilities, and consciously, though, like subconsciously, I don't know what's going on there. So we're gonna find out right now. But um, consciously, you definitely had a lot of courage, um, and growth, outwardly, like expressing yourself like more extroverted, um, which I think for you, Cancer, based off of your desire to go hide in your shell, it's you're challenging yourself. You challenged yourself for sure. Um, yeah, so courage and strength is very important. Okay, so let's get some. Oh, here we got my herbal oracle cards here. All right, so we have here, ooh, chamomile, inner peace. Yeah, you're definitely finding inner peace consciously, which is great. In your growth, in your courage, it's all like coming together, I feel like, for you. This sense of worth, this sense of value, this sense of purpose, like what you're meant to do, why you're meant to do it. It's sort of like leading you on a path. Huh, how does that happen? No. But anyways, yeah, so let's see. I'm gonna do Witch's Tarot. Ooh, okay, yeah, Six of Pentacles. Like, are you giving to yourself? Are you giving to others? Like, you have a man here. He could be their father. He could be an uncle, relative, a friend. He could even be like the Lord of the land or something like that. But he's giving money to the children. And I feel like that's your hope and fear, because you might not necessarily be this representation of like this older man who's giving money, right? Or an older woman or an older person, right? You could be the children, right? You could be trying to um, learn about money or manifest money from like a more um, like, do you know a lot about money? I don't like, when we're kids, yeah, when we're kids, we don't know what money is. We don't know the value of money. Um, so yeah, like, what is this? I think your hope really is that either you're going to inherit money, you're going to earn money, um, you're going to provide money. Like, it's gonna it's going to cross over like into like generations and generational wealth, I feel like, with this card. um Also, it could mean, someone is investing in you. That could be relative or not per se, but I feel like it's like your bloodline, like your family, creating general wealth for your family. um Okay, Seven of Pentacles. This is your fear. Yeah, you're, I wouldn't say like you're asleep per se, but I definitely would say that you are awakening to something real, but you're like stuck in this kind of shadowy place where you don't want to face your fear. Maybe you fear that you're not going to be able to create something, you know like financially create like abundance for your family. So that's coming in as a real like fear for you, like a real fear factor. So you could be sleeping on the job, you could be like unconsciously, yeah, you could be unconsciously um trying to figure out how do you financially provide, like even in your sleep. But you have this shadowy dark figure like hovering over you. What is that about? Okay, 3 of Coins, goals. It's your goals. Like something's getting in the way of your goals, perhaps, like your financial goals. It's related to your past. Okay, let's look at your past. Motherwort, strength. Oh, right next to courage. Okay, I don't know why you're fearing like I think I know why you're fearing things too, actually. You know what? Because I feel like this is like a very older woman, wise, like ancestral, divine, like crone woman, maiden mother crone. And the lion is next to her. It's deep rooted in your I think like this is a very feminine energy, obviously, like a divine feminine energy with the heart here and the lion. It's almost like built into your DNA, or you're predestined here to have courage and have strength um, that you were born with to provide financially, to reach these goals of financial success. Um, yeah, wow. Oof. Okay, let's see. um, 2 of Cups, connection. Yeah, there's a connection here from your past. Could be karmic lessons, past karmic lessons. You could have, yeah, you could have, oh, we dropped it. All right, so this past definitely has to do with this connection with this 2 of Cups. So yeah, the past connection, the 2 of Cups. Let's take a look here at, so the present self, we have this. So the 6 of Cups with this, the 2 children here playing with the flowers. That's obviously like very, it's obvious that you're definitely trying to find that, like, there's children in this 6 of Pentacles card too. So it's like you're definitely trying to point out that there's definitely a connection between like family money and like legacy and like inheritance and like the more playful, fun side to childhood, the more childlike creativity and amusement, and just from being outside and playing with water and flowers. It's such a present energy in your life. That your hope is that that continues. The fear is that, like, by focusing on the playful, fun side and aspect to your life. So yeah, so like it's kind of like in direct connection, correlation with, it's definitely in like direct correlation or connection here with the 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups, because you have children in both these images. You have motherwort, strength, with this divine feminine goddess energy. You have like growth here with the woman representing the tree, like family tree. So, and this brings you inner peace. It brings you peace when you see the connection. Okay, so let's see what the problem could be here. Okay, we have the 10 of Swords. Yeah, this is definitely problematic for sure. she is elevated here. Like, she doesn't even look like she's in pain, but there are like energies attacking her. So you have been hurt. You have been, you know, I feel like you've been like let go from something. Like, but it's so toxic that it hasn't consumed you, or you don't know it's consumed you. Maybe you haven't even let go fully of it yet. Um, let's see. The Fool, freedom of innocence. Yeah, freedom of innocence. So, are you freeing yourself from this like foolish like problem? Um, and that's going to be your future, is like freeing yourself, I think. Okay, yeah, the Hermit card. Yeah. You have to kind of sort of like take yourself out of the problem or away from the problem. You have to separate yourself from it. Um so yeah, so like the Hermit card, that is definitely with the Fool. It's your your freedom to connect with yourself, your freedom to um use this light energy that I feel like you're a beacon of hope for a lot of people, but I don't I don't think I think the problem here is that in order for you to be this light, in order for you to have freedom to just be yourself, you really have to break ties with this like thought pattern or this preconceived notion that like you have to be tied to like some pretty toxic energies to feel free, when really you just have to be yourself. mm, yeah, let's see what the external influences are. So we have horsetail. Okay, we have patience. Yeah, patience is a virtue, right? um Being patient, waiting for the goals to be met, it takes time, it takes patience. Okay. um let's see here. Oh, look, Three of Pentacles right next to, like right below the goals here. So it's very deeply rooted in you. And this stems from um your past is like unfolding and telling you like the problem of the past was that like you had so much strength and so much inner courage and love, but you had to build some connections. You had to build connections. Um not not bad connections, okay? Not connections that are linked to like pain and just hurt, but connections that are built from freedom of innocence. Okay, like the Fool and the Hermit card, I feel like are super significant here because it's leading to your outcome, it's leading you to where you're going to end up. um Queen of Wands, assertiveness. Yeah, you're definitely being more assertive with your goals. You're definitely making people aware of your intentions and what you want. You're not holding back anymore. Like, you've already established yourself as a very courageous, very um, successful person when it comes to like strength of mind, clarity. um that's what the Hermit does, that's what the Fool does. They take these giant leaps of faith forward and they propel themselves into a future where they are seen and recognized for their strength and their courage. Okay, where they've overcome a lot of past hurt and um they're holding a light and a beacon of hope here. That's what the Queen of Wands does, is she holds that hope and that strength and that courage. Okay, so let's see what your unconscious is telling us. Okay, so Four of Swords. Yeah, some for some reason the Four of Swords here, you're like, the Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords are directly related. Like, a man has hurt you, like you've had to have your defenses up. This woman is like pretty much the same woman. So the Four of, okay, so basically unconsciously you have the Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords. Okay, the Ten of Swords is your problem, the Four of Swords is your unconscious. You're afraid this person is going to hurt you the way you were hurt in your past, the way you try to live life like this childlike, fun, entertaining, goofy, sort of playful energy of just like getting pure enjoyment just from like being outside in nature, playing with water and flowers. And the very real part, the very real um you know problem here is that, like, once you experience like what it feels like to just be blissfully playing and having fun, um there's a very real chance that someone hurts you. There's a very real chance that you trust the wrong person, right? And or the wrong people. And now your defenses are up. Now you're worried that you're going to get hurt again, right? Even when you're sleeping. And the sleeping is a really strong, like, there's a story unfolding here with the Darkwood tarot cards that I'm using here. Okay. You're When you're asleep and when you're dreaming and you're wishing for, the financial gains and the seeds of like abundance to pour in, there's this dark cloaked shadowy figure, right, with like tree branch hands hovering over her. Your fear is like that you're not going to be valued, right, at what your worth is. And that's because whenever you've put yourself in this expression of your strength and this expression of your connections and this expression of this fun wonderment and child playfulness, like, because you're a very creative person, but you've expressed yourself creatively in the past, this is what's happened. Okay, it's been rejection, like used, hurt, manipulated. And look, even your unconscious has it like deeply rooted that, like, once people see you for your fun, creative, playful side, and you're trying to like make profit off of that, I guess you could say, um you have been like used and hurt. So, um, yeah, that's not a really good feeling, obviously. So let's expand on that. Because, your celestial cards are saying courage. You start off with courage, right? You start off with that, and then you use your courage to meet your goals, right? To go out there in the world, like ask for your money, your worth, your work, right? Your work is bringing growth and inner peace to your environment, to your family, to your connections. You hope that it brings in money for you financially, but there's this very dark just energy that doesn't want you to be successful, like you're fighting against it. So let's see here. I don't think I got enough Witch's Tarot. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Yeah. Like your money and your emotions are very linked together. Like you want to build money and success from that. Oh, wow. Look, Four of Pentacles. The old man sitting outside the church door, like holding his money to his chest, like unwavering, like arms crossed, like not willing to share the money or share the wealth, right? Which is ironic since it's a church, right? So you would think he would be like very giving, but he's not, though. Okay, he wants to like hoard it all to himself for himself. Like he'll die an old man without ever like realizing, like, if he had just shared a little bit here and there, like the connections made would have been far greater than him just, especially when people come to him in times of need. It's like the universe testing him. So that's directly linked here to your future. Okay, is you're one of those people that actually identifies these types that aren't giving, who aren't generous, who are like stingy old Scrooges, like bah humbug Scrooges. Yeah, like you can sense those types a mile away. Like they always want to first see how much you're willing to give before they give anything. Ugh, I hate those types of people. Okay. Um yeah, it's definitely something you're familiar with. Yeah, okay, yep. Ten of Swords. There it is, on the Witch's Road. Yeah. There's the owl looking over. There is nothing like far greater or sadder, in my opinion, than someone who just wants to steal from you. Steal your energy, steal your money, steal your emotions, steal your time, just consume you with all of their like own personal shit and like not even give even a little ounce of it back. Um that's your unconscious, and your the Witch's Tarot and the Darkwood Tarot are not lying here. Okay, these cards do not lie. The cards don't lie. A tarot reader put that on a t-shirt. The Red Fairy Tarot reader, I think it's her name. So 10 of Swords, right? Here you are, like in your shadowy subconscious, seeing like, wow, I've been hurt, I have been used. Okay, here is your Four of Swords. It's some man like is telling you like, oh, when you're asleep at night, you're gonna sleep in fear that I'm going to take like dot dot dot, fill in the blanks over you. Okay, take advantage, right? You have a trap set, right, in case this happens. But the fact that he's gotten so close to you before the trap's even set, like, has even gotten him, right? Like, he's making a fool of himself, honestly. And now the Ten of Swords. Look, this is another figure, right, that has multiple stab wounds in his back. He's been attacked. Okay, you've been attacked. This person has been attacked. Like, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes you have to try, when you're traveling down the Witch's Road and you're doing all this inner work and you're diving deep into your subconscious, you already consciously are aware of your courage. That's the thing about the Witch's Road, is you enter it to learn something and you leave it now needing to face reality. Okay, so that's what you've been doing. That's really honestly what you've been doing here. So let's see what your influences are. Ooh, what's this? Shashandra, grace, patience, and grace. these cards tell a story as well, okay? These cards are telling a story as well, okay? So the story here is you have inner peace. You're starting off with this calmness, this readiness to learn, to grow, and you are immediately faced with your past. You're immediately come across these decisions of needing to draw from your strength and your courage and your vitality here. Okay? And this is a very symbolic woman card. So it's like strength from womanhood, okay? Strength from being born with this immense amount of strength and power. And there's these three figures here holding hands, right? It looks like a woman, a man, and another woman, and they're holding hands here, and they're climbing up this mountain. Okay, so it's you're linking to other people, you're connecting to other people through your inner peace, through your strength, through your courage, through these connections, and you're getting to patience, waiting and seeing what these connections mean and what they bring to you. There's a white horse, there's these mists, there's like the pentacle, um there's it's like a beautiful little like kind of forest glen, right? So patience, right? Waiting for things to manifest, waiting for things to come together. And then you get to grace. Okay, here's like the swans, and this woman is very, it's a very temperance looking energy. Okay, so yeah. Yep, Page of Cups. There's the cups, there's the water. Like, when I see this card, I think this is like your inner child. This is you being a kid again, like fulfilling your emotional needs. There's a fish coming out of the cup, you know. There, she looks content, she looks happy. She's not worried at all about this ocean wave at all, like a Moana type energy. You know, she's like controls the what waves. um it's a very peaceful, calm energy. Okay, it's an energy of knowing like inner peace and grace and patience, even when the waves are crashing, even when the ocean is like seems scary. You sometimes you just need to like dive in and just like trust that your emotional needs are going to be met. Okay, and you don't, sometimes we have to like go through the hard stuff first to get to the real calmness. Okay, because there's like, they say there's like calm before the storm, but there's also calm after the storm too. So these emotional things that happen, we can't let them tear us away and take us away from like what we really want to do, what we're really trying to do. All right, let's see as we exit here out of the dark wood. Let's see, we got the Hierophant. Yeah, the Hierophant. I love this because she's a very wise, you know, individual, the Hierophant, the feminine Hierophant energy. Okay. Um, she is not afraid. Okay, and she has a lot of wisdom and a lot of grace and a lot of patience. I mean, she's a tree, right? She's deep rooted into the ground. She's focusing on her um it's like she already has met her goals and all of that, but it's something like you don't shy away from. You don't go off the path of success. You stay on the path of success. So even when you're afraid and things seem unsure, you're still holding like basically a light or an intelligence or a knowingness that you're on the right path. And this like dark cloaked figure could very well be like um not the Hierophant, like not the wise wisdom words that you should be listening to, right? That you're scared of, that you're like you're aware of, but you're trying to sleep through or pass or not address. The Hierophant is going to address it. The Hierophant's going to say, nope, I know what's up. Okay. Um, yeah. Yep, there's your Queen of Wands, right? There's your Queen of Wands. So you had to go through these phases and learn these lessons on who to trust, who you can trust, who you can't trust. Really, you can trust yourself, okay? The Queen of Wands is a wise, powerful woman who sits on her throne knowing that life gets hard sometimes. Life ain't easy, but you can't just be willing to throw away all of your success and all your knowledge and all your wisdom for what? For what? What would you be throwing it like what would really be worth that? There's nothing. Nothing would be worth that. Yeah, the Hangman. You would get stuck. You would like forever be stuck in limbo, waiting for someone to say something or do something to show that you don't have to be tied to this anymore. You don't have to let this consume you or make you feel like you have some obligation or something like that. People will play on your emotions. People will try to get you to feel bad for them for whatever reason. And then you generously, out of the kindness of your heart, want to give them your time and energy. And in return, you are left with nothing. You gained nothing. Like, okay, maybe a few like laughs here and there, but there was nothing really of solid. Like, I think your lesson that you learned was that you needed like some time to feel a sense of growth and strength, and see that within yourself. Really is the lesson, because Queen of Wands, assertiveness. Ace of Wands, the queen is holding her wand. Okay, creative spark. This gave you a creative spark. Okay, you were there to learn creative things, like different creative. It's a lot of creative work. It's a lot of creative energy, like how other people work creatively compared to you. What's missing, what's not missing. Like, you're taking notes, you're studying, you're analyzing. Like, that's what the Hierophant does, right? She studies, she analyzes things, and then she's like the wise leader that has these deep rooted connections with, you know, these really awesome um, spiritual like herbs. I don't know, chamomile. That's a tea. You can drink chamomile tea and it will bring you like calmness. It'll help you sleep, right? And when you're sick, you can drink some of it. It makes like a runny nose, stuffy nose better. All right. So, and then you have Motherwort. These cards tell a story, strength, right? And your feminine wisdom and knowledge, the Hierophant. Okay. Yeah, because even in the Darkwood Tarot, it's saying like, so yeah, even the Darkwood Tarot cards are all saying like, draw on the most like sensible, realistic reality here. Okay. You have been on a spiritual growth journey to find inner peace, to find your strength again, to find clarity. Okay. And hello, like the Hierophant is like this wise tree, right? This wise, I don't know what kind of tree, maybe magical, mystical tree. And like, made of wood, made of the element of wood, right? And then you have the Queen of Wands, and she's holding a wooden staff made of wood. Okay. So this is like the very like conscious, real version of yourself that is the outwardly appearance. what you're holding on to is all of this wisdom. And your creativeness is going to be channeled by using your wisdom. You're going to use your creative energy to speak wisdom, to share wisdom, and you're going to it's going to be a very fun creative process moving forward. Let's just put it that way. Like, there isn't, the Hierophant is saying, like, no more of you being stuck in someone else's reality or desire for you or whatever. Like, that's just not how you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to be, with the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands came out twice. With the Queen of Wands, let herself just be used and hung up to dry and just like have all this creative energy, on top potential that's just not flowing, that's not coming out. And also, like, think about it. If you're hanging upside down, really, in real life, you were hanging upside down, all the blood is rushing to your head. You could pass out and you could die. So think of it as like a metaphor. If you're rushing all of these like ideas and things to people, places, things that are just tying you there and keeping you stuck there, no action is actually happening. The only action is happening is you being stuck. And is all these ideas and all these things going to waste? Why waste? Why waste it? Don't do that to yourself. So, yeah, that's what I have for you. Okay, Cancers. Like, you come out of your shell, you want a better, brighter future for yourself. Then you have to release yourself. Like, you can't let the outcome of your life be hanging out, waiting for someone to release you or give you the okay. You have to take that leap forward. The Queen of Wands is right over the Fool card. Okay. It's you have to do it. Okay. Nobody else is going to do it for you, because I'll be honest with you, there are people who will just stay stuck, stay in limbo, stay in the hangman position forever. They never fully grasp the idea of releasing themselves and releasing their creativity and seeing where that leads, and they stay stuck. And if that's their path and that's their purpose and that's their journey, that's great, that's fine, whatever. But you have all of this grace and beauty and wonder that you want to like share, that's not going to come out unless you do it yourself. Okay? And let's see. I kind of want to get some better like energies for these 10 of Swords, 4 of Swords. So let's see how we can make that connection to the Page of Cups. I don't think it'll be good. Okay. Yeah, look, the hanged one, surrender. Okay. You have to surrender to yourself, to your light, to shine and free yourself. The Celestial card is, yeah, so the fact that the Queen of Wands came out twice and the Hanged One, it's true. Like, do you want to be stuck to something like energetically that is just not serving your purpose? No, you probably don't. So free yourself from that. Release yourself from that. Yeah. So that's interesting. And then also here at the bottom, we have the 10 of Swords. So that came out twice as well. So it's synchronicity, okay? It's literally you. Actually, the 10 of Swords came out 3 times in the Celestial, the Darkwood, and the Witches Tarot. So surrendering to people who are trying to defeat you, surrendering to energies that want to hurt you and cause you harm instead of help. Why do that? Why do that to yourself? So, not only are you seeing that that's what's happened or happening, but you're saying, like, nope, I'm not going to do that anymore. And yeah, I mean, admitting defeat, like you have been defeated, that is not like an energy like you want to stay in. Okay. Acknowledging that these people hurt you in the past, they took advantage of you in the past. Um, that's admitting a lot, right? Because it's like you were you didn't even know it was coming, right? So it's it's taking advantage of like younger people, taking advantage of innocent people, um, taking advantage of people who don't have the same um, opportunities as you, right? So if all these things happen to you, right, people took advantage of you because of your age, they took advantage of you because of your gender, they took advantage of you because of your financial status, karma's going to get them. Karma's going to get them. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah. All right, let's see this Four of Swords. Okay, yeah, Four of Coins, stability. The Four of Coins, stability, came out right next to the Four of Pentacles, synchronicity. The Four of Pentacles, the Four of Coins, stability. You're looking for stability in your life, but why align yourself with some douchey older person that is not willing to share, that wants it all for themselves? Why align yourself with that, right? You need to align yourself with better people, places, things. Okay. um yep, the Tower. Revelations. Yep. This moment had to happen. You had to step out of your comfort zone, of this building, of what, like, this environment, whatever it is. You had to step out of it and away from it, out on your own, to have your own revelations, to find your own truth, to find your own integrity, to find your own meaning in life. And whoa, did it start a fire. Whoa, did it start a huge, like, breakdown of connections between these people who hurt you, right? Who tried to defeat you, right? Don't be mad at yourself if someone took advantage of you. Okay? Don't hurt yourself. Like, don't feel guilty if someone is trying to manipulate you, or they did manipulate you successfully. Okay, we all live, we all learn. It's a human thing that happens when we trust someone for these reasons, and then we later find out their true intentions. Okay. Yeah, Five of Cups, mourning, grieving. Okay, that's right over the Ten of Swords. These energies take advantage of people. They hurt people. They don't care who they have to step on or who they have to hurt that gets in their way, right? And you're mourning that. You're sad about that. Like, that hurts you on a deep emotional level when you see others hurt because you've been hurt. You connect deeply. You connect deeply with people who you know have been used or manipulated as well, because you have been used and you have been manipulated. So for you to, like, admit that, and for you to try to help other people get through that, is really truly a gift. It's one of your gifts. um it's one of your beautiful things. Like, when you come out of your shell and you open up a little bit more, Cancer, then you can help people through their grief, through the grieving process, because you yourself have been hurt yourself. Okay. And you have lost yourself. You know those feelings very well, very deeply. You're very deeply connected with those things. And that's your influence. Your influence is to you influence others to help heal them. So you want other people to heal. And so you use your skills, your skill set, okay, to help them, okay? Because you yourself have been in need of help, okay? So that's where you connect very deeply to like people that are working on their inner child, that are using their creative spark to express themselves, because you yourself have been there. So yeah, so final cards here: gathering, 3 of Cups, celebration, victory, having festivities, like gathering together with people who love you, who respect you, and you share a lot in common. You know, you share this sense of purpose and accomplishment and like working togetherness to create something really truly beautiful and remarkable. And it's like a coming together of individuals all on different journeys, all on different paths. But the one thing you share in common is that you have had to overcome defeat together. You've had to overcome hardships together. And that's what gathering is all about, is gathering with people who are celebrating the victory of overcoming the loss. Okay. And Ace of Wands. You leave the dark wood, you leave the witch's road with your Ace of Wands intact. You're still shining bright. You're still um, leading the path forward and leading your way forward to a better, brighter future. Okay, that's what I have for you. Love and light always. Thank you so much for watching, Cancers. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Bye.